Well, hello everyone. Greetings everyone, and welcome to another episode of Brown Girls Are Beautiful. I am your melanated hostess, your melanated queen, LilFoxi, and today we will be discussing and going over some of the ramifications of 5G and the COVID/19 virus. As we last discussed on a prior video about 5G, the technicians are implementing smart meters from a lot of the power companies. And just to give you some clarity and insight on that, this is one of the door hangers that was placed on the door a few days ago. And as you see, it says a utility service representative upgraded the electric meter today. If you have any questions or concerns related to the meter exchange, please call. They give you a number, okay? So this is what they're doing. I don't know if you can see that. Also, this on the back gives you some insight into what they had going on in the 1950s, what that meter looked like, and then they upgraded in the 1980s. Okay, the 1990s, and we all remember those. And then here you have 2010s smart meters, and like I said, that also creates a microwave effect. It did not really receive a lot of attention, but there were some people out there petitioning against those smart meters because they did not like the effects and the harmful effects they would have on their bodies. For whatever reason, it didn't get a lot of attention, and unfortunately everyone has basically pretty much implemented these smart meters into the residential houses as well as the businesses. And like I said, once again, it produces a microwave effect for the body. I am wearing a melanated queen shirt from my melanated queens out there. You know, if you like one of these, you know what I'm going to say. Hit me up. 7THWONDAR, Seventh Wonder on Instagram. I love all my melanated queens when they post and when they show that, you know, we're all beautiful, golden glowers, bronze beauties, caramel cuties, okay, all of us, and wear that badge of honor proudly, you all. Also, I'm going to say once again, if anyone needs any help with English tutoring, I know a lot of parents out there have been faced with the challenge of dealing with their children. Some people are at home trying to work from home and they have children. You know, if you have school-age kids and they need some type of lesson plan or they need some type of help learning or reading, I am available. I don't mind helping out, and I have been working on that this past week, and we've been pretty successful. So, like I said, I love their energy. Also, I wanted to speak about the German language again. I said I wanted to start off just saying a phrase in German, or auf Deutsch. And unfortunately, I don't have my tablet out here. I can't write it out for you. But heute ist Sonntag, okay? Heute ist Sonntag. Today is Sunday. And so I just wanted to leave that little bit of information for you all out there. If anyone, you know, if you're interested in being bilingual or learning a few different phrases in a different language, you can say heute ist Sonntag. Today is Sunday. I do have some notes on my phone, and there are some things I'd like to discuss. Again, I was watching Dr. Rashid Buttar, and he discussed the fact that he feels that the 5G is way more toxic and way more dangerous than what the coronavirus is, because of the side effects that it has on the body, because of the fact that it compromises the immune system of individuals. And there are actually 3 things that he recommended that we intake into our bodies for nutritional purposes. And those things are, of course, I mean, this one is basically common sense. Vitamin C. Okay, I heard about this one years ago, about 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago, where there were cancer patients. Basically, they were in dire straits. They needed some form of healing, and they went out of the country to seek help, because in America, a lot of times the holistic doctors are antagonized. They are basically not allowed to practice medicine. Their medical license are stripped away from them. and a number of other things. You know, sometimes their lives are put in jeopardy for saving others, because we know that the pharmaceutical companies want your dollar. They could care less about your health, and instead of giving you the cure, a lot of times they'll give you just a treatment so you can live with the disease and not be completely cured. But that is why it is so important, everyone, to maintain your health while you have it. Exercise, diet, be stress-free. Try to live as peaceful as possible. I know it's so difficult because you have so many evil spirits out here trying to bring us down. I am a witness of that. I endure that a lot. And like I said, just try to be as happy as possible. Do what makes you feel happy and peaceful. So yes, vitamin C are one of the ingredients that we should have in our diets. He also recommended silver, which is a natural antibiotic and an antiviral. Many people may not have been aware of that. I know I was not, so I did learn something new today. Selenium, and let me spell that for you. And luckily, I got it right on the first try when I wrote this down. It's spelled SILENIUM. I know a lot of times the medical professionals will throw out certain words and we don't know how to spell them, but that is how you spell that. It helps with your metabolism, and as you can see, I'm pretty trim. You know, I don't really have an issue with that. My metabolism is extremely high, you all. Antioxidants is also what it produces. It protects your cells from damage, so that is extremely important while we're dealing with the 5G situation. Also, we know that a lot of fruits have antioxidants in them, things such as watermelon, strawberries. I mean, many of your fruit out there. That's why they are so important to consume in your diet on a daily basis. And I need to get back into that. I used to actually start my mornings out with smoothies, chia seeds for the protein. I would add green leafy kale and spinach. Okay, so that really helps with your digestive system as well. Let's see here. So you can find this particular feed on YouTube. Is live with Dr. Buttar, and I don't know, but he has said that YouTube. All right, everybody, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, the camera had cut off. My memory card was full. No worries there, because we're just going to start right where we left off. Again, Dr. Buttar has stated that he would like for anyone out there, if they could share the information. He just wants to get the message out there, so that's what I'm doing. A lot of people might not want to sit through an hour-long video, but I am always interested in learning, and I love learning about the human body. So this type of thing interests me. Would I be a doctor? I don't know if I wanted to sit through that many years of school, but I really respect those who have that type of dedication and determination and that discipline. Mr. Rashid, Dr. Buttar, was previously brought up on charges previously, just like Dr. C0r0na was. Dr. Rashid Buttar has actually worked with cancer patients and children, I think, that have had cancer, and so he did go up against them, and he actually won his cases, much like Dr. C0r0na. You know, Dr. C0r0na was brought to court for basically curing AIDS. And I guess they didn't like the fact that he was practicing medicine in a way that was not conforming to what people feel is the normal way of medicine, according to the majority and the masses that's pushed upon us. Let's see, what else do we have here? I want to get into people's minds are under attack again, because I think that is so very important. Why are people's minds under attack? Because we all know if you attack the mind, the body will follow. That is how slavery worked. A lot of times we're not told the full truth in history. We all can figure this out. if you keep people's minds inundated with images, inundated with information that is misinformation, and they are misinformed, the more they hear it, the more they tend to believe it. The more they see the images, the more it becomes their reality. And so this is what media training is all about. This is what CNN is all about. This is what the networks are all about. Feeding us information that they want us to have, feeding us information that they want us to fear, and making it become a part of our reality. So then we in turn act in accordance to what they have put in front of our faces. So basically, Dr. Buttar is just telling us, you see that? I must be sweet, y'all, because the bees are after me. So Dr. Buttar is basically just saying, do your own research, but he's also giving you some gems out there as well. So you may want to check him out, subscribe to his channel. I really appreciate the fact that he is putting himself in a line of jeopardy just to get information to us. It's sad when it has to come to this degree and this magnitude for our medical professionals to give us the truth. And there are a lot of, make no mistakes, there are a lot of other professionals out there who know the truth, but because they have their salaries, because they have their positions, because they have certain perks, they are not going to jeopardize all of those things just to give us the truth. So I really appreciate him for doing what he's doing. Again, I'm going to say May 23rd is the Advanced Medicine Conference in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina. So if you want to attend that, he will be there and he will be one of the speakers. So we all pray for his timely arrival and departure. May no harm come to him, his family, or anyone that he loves or cares about. I also wanted to share with you something that was sent to me. And I thought this was very interesting. If you check him out, CHIDIDDY026. I don't know. That might be Chicago, Shy Diddy, or Shy Diddy 026. And I'm gonna play this for you. I thought it was so funny. See if you can.
That's what. LLC, Barack Hussein, Joe Biden, all of them going to court. Look at this. That's why America closed down, bro. They all went to fucking court. Look what it is. Trafficking, Oregon.
And you may not be able to see it too well, so unfortunately, because of the glare, I will try to read some of it to you. I took some screenshots of it just so that I could reference it. But we have Google, LLC, Barack Hussein Obama, somebody Hunter Biden. I think that's Joe Hunter Biden, Hillary Clinton. And we all know about the Clintons. I mean, make no mistake. Okay, mafia ties. You could lose your life if you say the wrong things messing around with them. Make no mistake about that. Pelosi, John O'Brien. We have James Clapper, Facebook. We have Alphabet Inc. You all heard, what's his name? Professor Griff talk about the Alphabet Boys all the time in his videos. Larry Page, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg again, Amazon, Microsoft, Bill Gates, Cable News Network, Anderson Cooper, somebody Lemon, it might be Don Lemon, MSNBC, Rachel Maddow. Yeah, so they have a lot of people named on here. James Bezos, Eric Schmidt. They did file paperwork February 26th. Oh man, and some of the things that we have here are victims of persecution, rape, torture, concentration camps, sex, human and organ trafficking, organ harvesting in China, America and around the world, not limited to. And it says democracy activists, journalists tortured and killed in China, man. I mean, it's looking real bad out here. And there were some more things listed on there that people may not be aware of. So if you can reference that information, check it out. Because like I said, the American people have been under attack by the government since I don't know when. And it is disgusting, okay? So that is basically some of the things that Mr. Dr. Rashid Buttar discusses in some of his live streams. So basically our rights have been infringed upon, stepped and trampled all over like we're doormats. And they're pushing again the vaccination for the COVID/19 virus that they created. And I think the next objective is going to be having your children undergo the vaccinations, or they cannot return to school. And what are most parents going to do? Because they have jobs and because they don't want to pay daycare. You know how much daycare costs? And if you have multiple kids and young kids on top of that, well, I don't have time to deal with these children. So send them off and get the vaccinations. But that might be the easiest way to go, but that might not be the safest way to go. So just take caution, everyone. And like I said, there are other institutes out here. I think Dr. Boyce Watkins is actually helping people out with homeschooling. So you might want to reach out to him. We also have the Zyax Institute. Check out Q Butter. It's spelled Zyax Institute. They do a lot of work in the melanated community, and like I said, I had the privilege of working over there with them, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So anyone out there, if you have a degree or if you are knowledgeable in a certain subject matter, you don't technically have to have a degree to teach, but if you have some type of skill set and you would like to share that, then we all need to join forces, join together, and help homeschool the youth, because that's going to be the future. When we get older and we need doctors and we need to be taken care of, hopefully you'll be in good enough physical condition that you don't have to be in the hospital. But if it comes to that time, don't you want educated people taking care of you, or do you want someone that has been misinformed by the media? So let's think about that. You know, they always say the children are the future. Shout out to Michael Jackson. We thoroughly miss him, and you know, Michael had a heart of gold. I don't care what anybody says about him. I think that he was such a pure soul, and the world was not ready for such a diamond that they had. You know, he may have had some issues, but beyond all of that, I can tell when people are genuine people. Oh my goodness, and I forgot that I had on my scarf, so my apologies for that. Sorry about the noise. I am not redoing the video over again, so what you see is what you get. I'm real out here in these streets, okay? It's real out here. But I wanted to get this message out to you all. I had to come out here. It is 71 degrees and beautiful. I'm enjoying the sun. I am enjoying the fresh air, the beauty of it all. I can breathe. I don't have the coronavirus. I don't have bronchitis. I don't have an upper respiratory infection. I'm not having shortness of breath. I have healthy lungs, and they are not injecting me, okay? And you should be the same way. So just thankful to everyone that doesn't need a respirator and a ventilator, because that's the objective they're pushing in our heads. And you know what? The Creator gave us this world to thrive in and to live in. And the Creator said, be fruitful and multiply, but be careful with who you multiply with, okay? So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I'm not going to stand out here too much longer. This sun is definitely beaming, but I'm still enjoying it, you know, kissed by the sun, and, you know, just spreading melanated beauty with the world. And anyone, if you want to reach out to me or comment on this video, like, share, subscribe, you are more than welcome to do so. But if I have helped just one person, I've done my job. And like I said, I'm on Seventh Wonder, 7THWONDARE. I'm sorry, WONDAR, no E. And until the next time, I want to say shout out to all my melanated queens. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and everybody out there, stay healthy, stay well informed. Don't let these people play with your minds, okay?